Hi, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to learn some Jewish wisdom with the Podcast Fellowship. Watching any video on this channel will make you eligible for a cash prize this week, even if it's an older video. All you got to do is watch the video, click the link below, fill out the form, and let us know what you learned, and you'll be entered into a raffle this week. Now let's dive in to 3 minutes of Jewish wisdom. Welcome back to the Podcast Fellowship. And welcome everyone here who's part of the Podcast Fellowship community. Love it. Okay, we're continuing on with the second Mishna, Mishna Beis, second Mishna in chapters of our fathers. Shimon Hatzadik Haya Mishiarei Knesset Gedola. This rabbi named Shimon Hatzadik. Shimon was his name. Hatzadik, the righteous one, was one of the last ones from the men of the great assembly. Hu Haya Omer. He would say three things. Again, he said many more than three things, but here I guess the three things maybe he was really well known for, the three things that he felt were imperative to pass on to the generation. Going back all the way back to Moses at Sinai, when these ethics are intrinsic to Judaism. It's not just about Shabbat, it's not just about kosher, it's not just about having mezuzah, it's about all those things and charity and whatever, and it's also about the ethics here in this book. Al Shlosha Dvarim Ha'olam Omed. The world stands on three things. It's a pretty bold statement. The entire world stands on what three things? Al HaTorah, on Torah. Avoda either can mean work or might have a different meaning, which we're about to see in a moment. Gmilut Chasadim, and on acts of loving kindness. So it's a very powerful statement. So what does he mean by the world stands on three things? And I've been teaching for many years, thank God. And a lot of times people ask me, why do you observe Judaism? What is it about Judaism that you love so much? And I say this Mishnah. Judaism gives me three things that permeate every single part of my life. And it gives me a direction and a sense of belonging and purpose in all three parts of my life. Torah, it gives me intellect, right? It makes me make sense of the world. Torah is much more than the 5 books of Moses. It's thousands and thousands of books. I mean, I'm here. You look at this, right? I'm just sitting here in a Beit Midrash in a study hall. And this is a very, very small one. Like, look how many books just in this room would take you, I don't even know how many years to learn, right? There's so much wisdom in the Torah and all the books that are based on the Torah. Havoda, on the work. So the real avoda, our sages tell us that is being talked about in the Mishnah, is the real work. Now, it's easy to go to work 9 to 5. That's pretty easy. Even if you're working really hard, that's pretty easy. The type of work, as anyone who's done the work knows, is the emotional work. The work here in the heart, the work repairing maybe relationships in your life or connecting with family and friends in a deep, real way, connecting to God in a deep, real way, connecting to yourself in a deep, real way. Anyone who's done that emotional work knows that is the actual difficult work. And that's the journey, that inwards journey of really creating who you are. And on service, on giving. If we are just for ourselves, then what are we, right? Even if we have great intellect and great emotional awareness, if all of that energy is pointed to ourselves and we're not helping others and giving to others, what kind of a world is that? So your world, our world, is based on those three things. Torah, intellect and wisdom. Avoda, emotional journey and knowledge. And Gemilut Chasadim, sharing all of that with others. That's 3 minutes. See you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Reminder to let us know what you learned from this video in the link below and get entered into a raffle for a cash prize this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next week.